Okay. I'm gonna have to start that central again. Wow! So this works. Yes! Woo! Got it. Come on. Get through. Oh!
Drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a map called Cliff Road. This is based on the official Cliff map, and what it does is it takes that map and adds a bunch of roads to it that you can drive on. On the normal Cliff map, you start at the very top and you can chuck across of it immediately. On this one, you start pretty close to the bottom. To give you an idea of just how close to the bottom it is, if we drive down this road for a few seconds, we'll hit the beach, which is as low as you can go without going underwater. You can also try to roll the truck on the beach because it's fun to do that because the sand is so deep. It makes it really easy to do that. And we actually got quite a few rolls there. I was expecting one, maybe two, but that was a few of them. Anyways, let's bring the truck back up to spawn, and then we're going to go on the other dirt road.
What? Actually, come on. I'm cheating. I've had it now. Wow. Just don't care.
Wow.
Alright, we're gonna cruise here. Stop.
Hopefully they don't fall. Did I get anything? Yes. Anything else? Like anything else?
Hey! What you doing? Looks like you're laughing at something. Ozzy, quit.
Dante, you got tape.
Whoops.
Looks like we should almost be near where the roads converge, or not. I thought I was near it. Maybe I'm not. There it is. I was just messing myself up. So we'll park it right there. And we're going to go with a rally version of the Corvette. And this time we'll go with a modded one if I have one. And you see I'm having two wheels in the air probably 20% of the time. Brawling vehicle. We're able to make it though. With this one. Not with the other one though. So, it's somewhat logical. I just noticed this one has a blank license plate. I can't remember if the normal Cliff map has license plates or not. One of those things I never paid attention to. In fact, I don't even know if I've actually been to Cliff map since they added the license plate feature. It's not a map I use very often because I usually end up using Leap of Death instead because it's nice. Gotta slow this thing way down. So right here, there's a small town. I don't know if I'm actually drive through it. You can see just a tiny little town. If it's only one loop, I guess we could drive through it. I thought it was a little more complex than that. So we're like looking for the person who called we can because the customer demands it. So we're gonna floor it the whole way, which isn't actually that fast because we're driving a taxi cab. How fast did you expect a taxi cab to be? Honestly. If you expect it to be fast, I got bad news for you. Whoa. I thought for sure I was almost gonna hit a rock on the side of the road right there and do some damage. Oh, getting airborne. Yeah, this is gonna get sketchy. Oh my goodness, I should brake here. Right there I had to brake because I was going the wrong way. Just a little bit of an e-brake. And then once we're down this hill, we'll get back to where we started, and then we've driven on pretty much every road here. Rapid delivery! He wasn't wearing the seatbelt, he was sitting in the passenger seat. So we rapidly delivered him by crashing into that, and he shoots right out the windshield to his location. Rapid taxi methods. They're really similar in concept to a map I've done a video for before. And let me show you the map I'm talking about. The one I did before was called Desert Highway. I'm not going to actually go into it, but you might recognize it by the thumbnail. This is an old version of the map thumbnail. There might be a new one on the newer version. I'm not sure on that. But anyways, we're going to go to this map. It's called Black Hills, Nevada. And like I said, it is really similar to that other map I just pointed out. Because they're both like a desert map with long roads in a big, wide open area. So I'm gonna wait for it to load up, and then we'll go ahead and look around at it. It has one biggest thing is this one has dirt pass, and the older version that I have, the other one doesn't have dirt pass. And the newer one might, I can't recall, but this one has dirt pass at least, so we're gonna drive around on those. Let's get a slightly more appropriate car instead of stock truck. We'll use the off-road edition to do this. Just get a little stronger suspension, maybe get a cool color. Every time I try to get a cool color, I pick. It's really hard to see sometimes, but there's a fence right there. Do you see it? I didn't actually get right through it. I drove around it just barely on the edge of things. Because it ends right there. But there's a fence right there, and you can't drive through it. And there's also these barricades that you also can't drive through. So it's kind of weird like that. It's like you gotta drive around to get to that road. And so one thing I really like about this map is just the way the mountains are kind of incorporated into the scenery. It just looks really natural to me, the way they are like. It's not. I mean, it's not a perfect example of it, but it looks really nice the way they are. Like from afar, those mountains just look perfect. But sometimes when you get up to them, there's some things that kind of look a little weird. But from afar, they are just great. Like for the that you could. We're gonna flip. Yep. Oh goodness. All right, we just reset it. I'm not worried about the flipping. I'm just trying to follow this road. Generally follow it. You see, I'm like, you know, here's. It just looks really nice the way the plants are, but from here it's like some of them just look like growing over rocks, which is kind of unusual. That's what I was saying about the up close is not quite as good as far, but either way, you don't usually climb up them, so far is what's more important. So here's what you can see from up here. Actually, that's quite a nice view. Let me try to. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, get the car in park so it doesn't slide around. Alright, let's just zoom out. Look at that.
Yes.
And actually being up here gets you a good idea of just how big this place is. This is huge, dude. This is a big place. You can drive anywhere you see, dude. That's the other thing. It's not like any of this is really skybox as far as I know. But there's a skybox. You can see right there was just a oval blob thing at the edge. But aside from that, you can drive anywhere here. It's great. So, let's do that. You know, maybe not drive everywhere, but we'll drive anywhere. There's a difference. Later on. Like, there's going to be some point wow. This thing. Roll over. Roll over. Good boy. Good boy. Bad. No, don't do that. Bad truck. No.
Bad dominoes.
I think we're stuck. What's important. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Oh, come on, flip.
Yeah.
Roll over, boy. Come on.
Roll over. Good God.
That's basically a synonym,
I
right?
love
Let's go down this hill before we flip over again. Door move. Does that mean something? The blue is different? Let's find. God, no rolling over now.
Oh, bad ways.
You get upright. Get upright.
Boy, now.
Bad dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, good boy. Good boy. I'm ready. So proud of you.
I like it when you do it.
So proud. Oh god, I can't go straight.
And the green one, it's a dead end, so I'm assuming we
I have the parking brake on, and it's still moving.
do that.
That's impressive.
There you go. What we want to do is we want to bring the cube to the black teleporter.
Look at it. Look, we can just keep driving.
That'll probably open up the
It's
wall
huge.
when we go to the green one.
110 miles per hour. For 1 minute, we cover,
I was seeing if it was
you know,
right.
almost 2 miles actually. Let's just round it up.
And then we're just going to roll up to it.
Assuming we can maintain that speed for a whole minute and not flip over and die. Either way, though, we actually ended up where I wanted to be, so I'm happy. Let's see if we'll get over that fence or not. Come on, over the fence. Come on. Oh. That was a beautiful crash, the way it just barely didn't make. Alright, so let's put
Sorry.
it on then we'll drive the actual roads a bit. And this thing is plenty fast, actually. This thing can get up to, 100 miles per hour, no problem. So we don't really need that much faster of a car on these roads right now. I will pull out some mod vehicles just to go around things even faster, but for now, plenty fast, dude. Well, 110 right now? That's more than fast enough. Because any much faster and I'll end up spinning for sure and crashing and dying, and this is not looking well, but oh, I saved it. I figured I was going to roll over at any moment. I don't know how I didn't. Very frightening. Very frightening.
That is the true question.
That was real life. I would probably crap my pants and need new underwear.
Hey.
Just bad news all around.
This thing has fat tires. I guess this is the lifted version.
You can just see, we're going 110 miles per hour.
Extra suspension travel.
And
we got
there's
some
stuff
Oh, no.
to drive to, and it's far away, and
because of the car they gave me.
we haven't really made a. I mean, it's huge. Just like I said, it's just like a lot like the other map. They're both just huge, and just wide open desert areas you can drive along.
Pretty easily when it bounces. Whoa, come on, go!
120 miles per hour though. So that means in 30 seconds, that's a mile.
Hell. Looks like it's just a dead end.
I would say we're probably been driving along for at least 30 seconds,
This looks like
if not a whole
correct
minute.
way to go.
So that's 2 miles of road right here.
Wait, whoa, that's a whole...
I don't want to turn too tight because I know I'll flip, so let's just do this.
Like, you want to go fast, but there's
Because the time I saw that turn, it was not going to happen.
Alright, 40 was more than enough. More than enough. Just smacking.
I love those gauges when I'm actually flipping the car around. They just freak out. Like, oh, we're going upside down, right side up, right, up, down, up, left, right. And it's just fun to watch.
Does that do anything?
So what else is there? Well, we have a couple options actually. We could do something like the jet, where we fly around the place. That might work if I can remember the controls for the jet. I know that they're not exactly normal. Oh, there's a day-night cycle. Did I mention that? It's kind of annoying actually. I forget how to use the jet. Is it like this? There we go. I'm using the jet, but we can't see nothing. Unfortunately, can't see a thing.
Number 6, expansion. Things are starting to get complicated.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart the map and get it where it's daytime because I can't see it.
This is all its energy at
It's
once.
just easier. You just restart it and you're good to go. It's funny, if you start the game and then where area it's going to give you, and you watch, leave it in a little barn, and you can just put this truck to, where'd it go? Hey, there we are. Okay, so let's see if I can modify it again. Anyway, so it's something like this. That's not how you fly. Not at all. Okay, so I figured out how to fly it properly, and I moved it up to the side a bit just so I have a little bit of room to take off. It's going to be a rough start, but we'll get in the air hopefully. Come on, there we go. So now we can kind of fly around with this, the corner of the map actually right there. And let's pray that I don't crash too hard. Trying to fly this thing, but I'm not a great pilot. And I'll have more than just my word proving that in a minute. So there we are. Yeah, we're going well over 200 miles per hour according to that speedometer, almost 300 at times it seems like.
Sing it aloud, sing it aloud, sing it aloud.
Look how little that barn is and how fast we go by it for an idea of how high up we are. That's bad. That's real bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, let's reset. Try number 2. Well, I mean, the first try wasn't that unsuccessful, actually. I'm quite happy with it. But it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Oh, hurry
I could have not
up.
crashed at all, and I could have been proud of myself, but that did not happen. It's funny how the engine revs up when you go down.
Ah.
So there you go. You can see the road. And if we're going, about 300 miles per hour, if you do the math out, that's, you can figure out how long the road is, right? 500 miles per hour now, I see? I don't know how fast we're going. We're going fast. That's all that's important.
Maybe.
100 mark. And if we just fly, just for a minute. Oh God, something's wrong. I can't keep it to stabilize. It keeps tilting to the side. I think I broke something. It keeps tilting to the right all on its own. That's bad. There's the end anyway, so boom.